All right, now it's time for a Ben's breakdown segment. And over the weekend, there were a couple of really high IQ baseball plays. Now, I love high IQ plays. The game within the game is always super interesting to me. So first up, I want to talk about Christian Walker of the Arizona Diamondbacks and the play that he made the other day against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, this was an interesting play because there was a runner on first base, which is figuratively where I'm standing right now, on first base. A high pop-up to the infield with the batter. Now, there was nobody else on base, just the runner on first base. So, the high pop-up to first base is in the air. He goes to call it, lets it drop. Last second, steps on the base, turns and throws and gets the other guy out. Now, here's why that's a high IQ play. Runner on first base, batter was not running hard out of the box. So the easy play, when he sees it in his peripheral vision, is to let it drop, then you get him out, then there's the easy out on the guy that was on first base. Now, a lot of you may say, well, how is that not infield fly rule? Infield fly rule only comes about when there are multiple runners on base and there is a force out at two bases, okay? So because there's only a runner on first, the batter runner needs to run faster so he can get to first base. So Christian Walker was able to take advantage of that, sees that he's not running fast, let it drop, easily step on first base, which was right next to him, turn and throw to get that guy out. Now, this play isn't really, even if that runner was running hard, because Christian Walker was looking up in the air most of the whole time. It's a win-win here. Let's say he lets it drop. He's standing right next to first base, so that runner that's on first base can't go anywhere. It's not like he can get a little bit of a few steps. He can't go anywhere. So let's say he lets it drop. The batter runner's already on first base. Then you just pick the ball up and tag the other guy. Whether the batter runner is running hard or not, which he was not in this instance, it is easy to get one out. But as in this instance, it worked out to get two perfectly. A really cool play, very heads-up play by Christian Walker, and that is my first high IQ breakdown play. All right, this next one comes courtesy of Mike Yastrzemski of the San Francisco Giants playing center field. Now, this one won't jump out at you. This is really the game within the game. And if you happen to be watching at home on TV, you probably didn't even notice this. But with runners on second and third in the bottom of the ninth for the Marlins with less than 2 outs, the batter, Jesus Sanchez, hits a deep fly ball to center field that is most certainly going to be a walk-off sacrifice fly. Now, what would typically happen is the outfielder would get behind it, go to catch it up here, throw home, and the runner is safe by a mile. Now, Yastrzemski, he did not do that. He took a different approach because he knew that there was no chance he would throw out that runner at home plate. Bo Jackson wouldn't have thrown out that runner at home plate. So what he did, instead of catching it up here, he let it drop a little bit. And he caught it down here and then came up and threw. Now, why did he do that? Well, the runner on third base could have left a little bit early. Baseball is a game of inches. And I know we hear that all the time, but it truly is. And catching the ball up here compared to down here could make all of the difference in the world, and his attempt was to try and get that runner on third base to leave early. There was absolutely zero chance that he could have thrown out the runner at home. So why not try and get him to leave just a little bit early? It was brilliant. It ultimately did not work, but it went from a 100% chance of losing to at least an attempt. I loved every second of it. It was very, very high IQ play, and I had to break it all down here on Ben's Breakdown. Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.